Welcome back, everybody. So now we're on to part two of the Blacklyte Athena gaming chair build. And we made it through where I attached the backrest to the seat, and I also put the casters on the base and the hydraulics on the base. And, if you can take a look down here, this part I was a little bit concerned about, right? So this is magnetic and it pops on. And basically, you've got magnets in here that are supposed to magnetically connect to the screws. It works okay, but if the screw is a little bit closer to that magnet, I think this would really catch a lot better. And it feels like there's enough depth on those screws that I can actually put a washer in there. So what I'm going to do later is I'm going to come back and I'm going to pull these screws out one at a time, add a washer, and then put these back on. And I think having the magnet closer to that screw is going to really give this a lot more holding force because I'm scared that this is just going to come off as it is. This side is okay, but over here on this side, it's not quite as good. So I'm going to do that later on, just as a kind of additional modification to this to make it a little bit sturdier. All right, so let's take a look at these instructions and see what we've got coming up next here. All right. So we have fixed these. They're there. Just wonder, yeah, it's only the magnets. So, all right. Next is completely attach the pair of side lever controllers onto both shafts of the tilt mechanism. So let's see if we can figure this out. So this is the tilt mechanism. So if you could bring us up on 3, please, Drake. These are the handles. Now the question is, which way do they go? And I don't know the answer. Let's see if I can look at this and ascertain something. All right, this shows to orientate this from the bottom. Oh, this is greasy too. There is a lot of goo on this. Says, do not touch the mechanism when tilting. Yeah, probably eat your fingers up somehow. That makes good sense. All right, it shows it like that with these pointing toward me. Okay, it's keyed. I really got to look closely at this to see what we're doing here. So it's going to be about 90 degrees on that. So figure this one out. All right, that seemed to click on there. That seemed to click on there too. So I think maybe that is where this needs to be. Okay. Now on to the next step. Start by verifying the correct orientation is shown in the manual. I guess this is the manual. Mount the tilt mechanism beneath the seat using 4 M8 screws L. There just was no other instruction manual. Okay, all right. So I guess these are G1s and Gs. And this says L. It's not very clear. It's like this doesn't match this. But that's really the last piece is just screw this on, and then you attach the roller base and you're done. So how hard can it be? All right, so let's flip this up. So we're in this orientation now. And can you get are we seeing a pretty good view from there? Maybe I could slide this around a little bit more, make it better. Is that better? Yeah, okay. All right, now it looks like the handles need to point. Ooh. It looks like we can adjust the arms here as well. And these are not adjusted into the same position. These are easily adjustable, but it looks like they can be adjusted. All right. And I might do that because it looks like these slid out a little bit during shipping. I think it's going to be like this. Yeah, I think that's what we're looking at. Although this does not fit in between those things. So we have to figure out how to loosen these and let these out a little bit. Ooh, that's tight. Maybe I don't need to do that. Maybe I can slide it. Maybe it'll slide under. No, these definitely gotta move. Oh my God. Whatever they were using to tighten these things up in the factory, they're tight. So we're going to go ahead and bring this out all the way to the edge and then tighten it back up. Yeah, whoever tightened these up during base assembly, they put their back into it. They had probably a much better tool than what I'm using now, I would assume. All right, let's see now if this will go on. Nope, that arm's got to go out as well. Oh, all right, that was not on there as much as I thought it was. Any questions? No. Okay, this is going to be impossible. All right. Whew. That might bruise my hand up, actually. We'll push this out to the max. And I suppose I can come back and tighten these up and make them closer once this is all done, if I really want to. Ooh. I see what's happening here. As I tighten this, this whole thing is sliding. All right. Now let's see if I can get this tightened without it moving. All right, now let's cross our fingers. And yep, we're cooking with fire. We'll take 4 of these bolts that have washers and lock nuts. And we'll get these on here somehow. Now I'm going to check one more time and make sure this kind of looks like, yeah, it shows that the gap goes toward the rear. That is the rear. So that looks good. I think we're in good shape. So again, if you're just joining us, Drake, can you pop over here? So if you're just joining us, we are assembling the Blacklyte Athena gaming chair. This is about, I think, $369, and it is heavy duty. I mean, this thing is heavy duty, and I have been huffing and puffing getting this thing put together. But as you can see, can you flip back? Yeah, we have these 4 bolts to attach this to the bottom, and I am just letting this actually. I wonder if I should center it. If I let it go down all the way, there's play in the bolts, or in the hole where the bolts fit through. So we can move this up and down just a little bit. So let me see. All right, yeah, there we go. I'm just going to try and center it here now. Doesn't say anything about doing that, but it seems kind of like the right thing to do. And for those that have just joined, the build up to this point was we took the base, we put on the casters, we inserted this guy, which is the hydraulic pneumatic maybe arm. Then we attach the back to the seat, and then we have opened up the arms a little bit to allow the mechanism to fit. And then I added these on, although I'm not sure these are fully clicked yet, but I think they're on there now pretty good. And now we're attaching the mechanism, in quotes, to the bottom. And it's a total of 4 screws for the rear of the seat, and then these 4 bolts here on the bottom. And I can see this is the up-down lever, because as this moves, there's a flange in here which will push on this, which will allow the air in and out. Construction overall seems to be pretty darn nice. I mean, I can't say that this doesn't look quality. It looks pretty heavy duty and quality. I would recommend, though, I wanted to build this with the tools that were included, but I would absolutely recommend getting something better than the included hex driver. I mean, this is it is not the best thing to build this thing with. Anything with a handle is going to be better. I don't know what size it is, but if you do have one sitting around, I think it will make this process much easier for you. But we are soldiering through and getting this done. Oh, gosh. And I think we are just about done huffing and puffing on these 4 bolts, which I'm happy about. Yeah, that's good enough. All right. I'm going to throw this stuff to the side, move that off to the side. Now, let's read the next step. Elevate the upper part of the chair. I guess this is now the upper part of the chair, and insert it into the socket of the tilt mechanism. All right, I don't really know what that means, but I think it means stick this into here. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Now, next step is, with caution, tilt the chair into an upright position. Now you're ready to start your gaming journey, as your Blacklyte chair assembly is now complete. Okay, I'm going to ask my producer to come help me do this. So, producer, if you can come give me a hand. What camera are we on? Over here? All right. So if you could, on that side, please. We're going to tilt back like this and try and keep this from falling. All right. And these things on the side are sticking on there much better than I thought they would. All right. So, Drake, give us camera 3. And I'm going to take a seat and see how this goes. Tell me when. Got a good zoom? All right, everybody. Moment of truth. If it breaks, emergency room time. All right, look at that. Spinning around and everything. Plenty big for me too, and I am a bigger guy. I do like that I actually open these arms up all the way. I think I will leave them opened up all the way. We've got slide here and here. That's nice. Then we have up and down. That's kind of nice. And there's some way to make them also spin, but I'm not sure exactly how you do that at this point. Or maybe you just do it. So you can also do this with them. That's nice. All right, and then all right, so now we're up all the way. Oh, and then there we go. All right, and this is down all the way. All right, and then I've got some springy here. Nice. I wonder if I can. Yeah, there's, and it locks. Okay. All right. Yeah, so I think we're cooking with fire here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's come back over to camera number 1, please, Drake. All right, that's going to bring us to a close on the unboxing and build of the Blacklyte Athena gaming chair in black and gray. And you know, I was a little worried about these guys, but I think I'm just going to let it stay. Oh, look at this. I can take this off. There we go. I guess that's the tilt mechanism. Yeah, I think I'll just let those hang out as they are, and they're fine. Just a couple more things. You got this nice strap, Blacklyte on the back. Material feels nice and good. It's very firm, and it rolls super well. All right. Well, again, thank you so much for joining us today. Remember, like, ring the bell, subscribe, share, do all those things. And if you're interested in one of these, I've got the link to the website down below. I believe the only place right now that you can buy these is directly from Blacklyte. I didn't see them on Amazon. So I have that link there if you do indeed want one of these. But we're going to put this into service and see exactly how it goes. Now, keep your eyes peeled. I'm going to do a review video once I've had a chance to sit on this for a little while and see what it's like. And then I'll let you know really what it's like when the rubber meets the road. All right, see you guys in the next video.